Only you have the power to change your life. Only you, nobody else. This is something that is kind of a bitter pill to swallow for a lot of you, because I think a lot of you think that somebody is coming to save you. Nobody is coming to save you. What am I talking about? I talk to people every single day. My job is, to do high ticket closing. These are people with limiting beliefs. These are people with bad habits. These are people who are not living the lives that they want to. And oftentimes, right, when the decision is as logical as it can be, when they've been putting it off for a long time and they know they got to make a change and they know it's going to be uncomfortable and they're faced with a decision and they have the money and they're ready to do it and they've been thinking about it, they decide to put it off and to wait a bit. There is no saving those kinds of people, right? For you, if you know that getting out of your comfort zone and starting that business or making a YouTube channel, posting on TikTok, or sending the email to that business owner that you want to work with is exactly what you have to do, yet you delay it and you procrastinate and you think that maybe one day things will work out better and there'll be a better time to do it, right? Maybe things will just be perfect in the future and they'll reach out to you. Maybe you'll just keep doing what you're doing and eventually something will work out in your favor. You'll manifest it. The truth is you won't, especially if you don't get out of your comfort zone and take action. There's one thing, there's such thing as inner intention, and I'm listening to Vadim Zeland's book, Reality Transurfing, about this, but inner intention is something we all have. It's simply desire. It is wanting to have. It is wanting to obtain. Everybody has inner intention, but there's something called outer intention. Outer intention is that is when you take action. Outer intention is when you go ahead and you back up your desire with a resulting cause, right? Because there will be an effect. Cause and effect is the law of the universe, and what you need to do is you need to detach from the outcome, but you need to put in the work, right? If you don't put in the work and you wait for someone to come and save you, we got to realize is nobody ever will, right? And the reason I talk about this is because I think one of the saddest things is people robbing themselves of changing their lives. It's not somebody else, right? They'll look back and, it's one thing if, somebody came and, I don't know, hit you with a car and now you're paralyzed and, you've been dreaming of being an entrepreneur your whole life, but now you're paralyzed. I mean, how on earth are you going to be a public speaker? I don't know, right? That's one thing. Someone has robbed you of possibly your future and your life and your goals. It's another when you've got literally a completely free runway. You've got all the opportunity in the world. You've got all the brains. You've got all the potential. And you let other people's thoughts, you let the internet, you let your mom or your dad or your brother, your sister, your friend, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, you let what they think impact what you truly want to do deep down. That is the saddest thing ever, right? Because you are robbing yourself of your destiny and your dreams. See, that's the one thing I want to leave you guys with. Don't rob yourself of your dreams. And in fact, never ever rob anybody else of theirs. Your words have impact, right? They matter, and they have a vibration, they've got frequency, they literally emit energy, right? Your words do matter, right? You can always debate about how much they matter, to what point do they matter. However, they do matter. And when you have a friend or a loved one that wants to go ahead and make a change in their lives and they want to do better for themselves, and you talk down on them and you tell them that maybe it's not the best idea, maybe they're overly optimistic, maybe they're gonna fail, whatever it is, right? You may have reason to believe this, but don't say that, right? You can always go ahead and you can go ahead and you can advise prudence for somebody. Prudence meaning you go ahead and you're looking to preserve yourself. Prudence is wisdom. Prudence is you looking to stay out of harm's way. However, that doesn't mean you never ever take risks or you never ever put yourself in harm's way, right? It's like the ship, right? The ship that stays at sail is comfortable. It's not broken. It's not damaged, but it's also not going ahead and fulfilling the purpose for which it was built, which was to set sail, right? Your purpose is not to sit and to work a job for the rest of your life doing the same thing over and over and over, right? It's not my purpose. It's definitely not your purpose. You think that you have this one existence on this unique planet that we call Earth, in the Milky Way galaxy, right? And in this universe that we have that is completely unique, that has never existed, never will exist again. You think your one purpose was to truly work one job for the rest of your life. How sad is that? Do you really think that's why you're here? especially when you have heard and you've seen the stories of great people that are no different than you. They've simply decided to commit, they've decided to obsess, they've decided to study, and they've decided they will take action on their goals and their dreams. And they won't wait for it to be, placed in their lap. They don't wait for it to fall from the sky. You have so much more power than you realize, than you believe. But the only way you ever realize that is by taking action and by aligning your inner intention with your outer intention. And the cherry on top is completely detaching from outcome. Trusting in the process and in exactly what you're doing so deeply that you don't care about the results that you get. I mean, today, I closed $5,500 US, right, worth of deals. That's a good deal of money I made today in commissions. But, to be honest, I wasn't thinking much about the money at all today. I was focused on having amazing conversations. I was focused on challenging my prospects. I was focused on actually making an impact in their lives, so they decide today that they're going to make a change. And that they will go ahead and do better tomorrow, the day after, the week, and the month, and the year after because of the conversation they had with me. Right? And the money follows. The results follow. But my inner intention, wanting to go ahead and change someone's lives, had to be backed up with the right questions, the right tonality, the great energy, the focus, the listening, everything that comes into play when you do sales. Right? I say this all with such a passion because I know how much potential you guys have. I know how much potential I had that I didn't tap into for the longest time. And thank God I did. Right? But you are no different than me. You're no different than Luke Belmar or Jordan Welch or Iman Gadzhi or Samuel Anuha. You're no different than any of these guys, and neither am I. The only thing they did is they went ahead and they took action. And they just kept going. They didn't stop. They failed over and over. They lost crazy money. Right? They were betrayed. Right? They had no chance of succeeding, yet they kept going. And that is the reason they are where they are. Because they never went ahead and waited for something to fall into their lap. Right? If you were not born with a trust fund, if your parents are not rich, it is going to be up to you to change your life and the rest of your family's lives. So make that decision today. After watching this video, right, resolve for once and for all that you will put in the work that is required, that you will get out of the comfort zone, and you will do exactly as I just said, what is required to get to your goals. You know what you have to do. You know the goals you have to set. It is up to you to simply just go ahead and do it. And if you tell me, Michael, I do not know what to do, I will tell you right now, you pick a skill, you master it, you network, you learn the opportunities, what's possible, you understand the problem and the gap in the market, and you fill it, and that is it. That is how you conduct business, and that is how you make money online. You fill a gap, right? That is it. If you need to go learn more about that, go read The Lean Startup. Okay, go read MJ DeMarco's The Millionaire Fastlane. Right, these are all basic business books that can teach you everything that probably an MBA can, on a grade 5 reading level, right? Which honestly is the way you should be learning. So that is it, guys. I'm leaving you with that. If you like the energy, if you had any kind of value from what I just talked about here, definitely subscribe below because I'm going to be posting way more of these videos here moving forward. Like the video, it helps me out so much to be recommended for other people to go ahead and see it. Comment if you have any questions, if you want to know more about what I believe. If you just want to go ahead and tell me that you like the video, comment below. And I'm leaving in the type form below. It's only for those that are serious. What am I talking about? If you're looking to get out of the 9 to 5, I did construction for over 2 years, right? I went ahead and I took pretty much all the knowledge I had in business. I got into mentorship. I went all in on high ticket closing. I'm now able to make north of $10,000, at least Canadian, a month within 1 year of doing high ticket sales full time. If you want to learn about how I got into it and whether or not you are the right fit, go ahead and fill out the form below. Otherwise, follow me on my other socials, my Instagram and my TikTok. I post on there often as well. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I'll keep making these videos. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. That is it.